Ng programang ito ay mula sa host at ang kanilang panauhin at di nangangahulugang opinyon ng estasyong ito, Metro Plus AM 1044.
Keep on running, human. Keep the fire burning. Keep on running, human. Keep the fire burning.
Isang munting hakbang papalapit sa iyong pangarap na gusto mong makamit.
Do they haharang pero never quit? Cause you are more than that. Go take the victor seat.
Kahit na madapa, huwag na huwag kang pagigiba. Bangon lang ng bangon kasi kaya mo. Hanggat humihinga, larga ituloy mo, sige pa. Tanging ikaw lamang ang kalaban mo. Keep on running, keep on dreaming, keep on fighting. There's no stopping you. Keep the fire in your desire. Put your heart in all the things you do. Kahit ano ang humadlang, huwag magpapigil sa iyong paghakbang. Keep on running, keep on dreaming, keep on fighting. There's no stopping you.
Marami kang dapat malampasan, pagtitibayan ka ng iyong karanasan. Kung magkakamali, okay lang yan, basta tumawag ka sa kinalalagyan.
Kahit na madapa, huwag na huwag kang pagigiba. Bangon lang ng bangon kasi kaya mo. Hanggat humihinga, larga ituloy mo, sige pa. Tanging ikaw lamang ang kalaban mo. Keep on running, keep on dreaming, keep on fighting. There's no stopping you. Keep the fire in your desire. Put your heart in all the things you do. Because you know it's true. There is a champ living inside of you. Sa iyong kamay, nakalagay ang iyong tagumpay. Walang malamalayo sa mga tao na may gustong marating. Samahan mo ng sipag ang iyong galing. Gawin katotohanan ang iyong hiling. Do it, make it, take it to the mission. Never stop until you see the vision up. Failure is a win about permission. Dreams come true, it's a matter of decision up.
It's a matter of decision. It's a matter of decision.
Go run!
Keep on running, keep on dreaming, keep on fighting. There's no stopping you. Keep the fire, your desire. Put your heart in all the things you do.
Kahit ano ang humadlang, huwag magpapigil sa iyong paghakbang.
Keep on running, keep on dreaming, keep on fighting. There's no stopping you. Keep on running,
Keep on running,
keep the fire
keep the
burning.
fire
Keep on
burning.
dreaming, keep the fire burning.
SB19 and Jada with No Stopping You on a Saturday. It's TunogPinoySabadoNights all the way till 11 o'clock. And before anything else, parang nagmamadali yata siya. Sabi niya mabilis lang daw siya. So, sige. Puting-puti naman siya today, si Kuya Mike.
Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. It's 8:38 sa ating programa. It's just an update of what's on the news today sa araw na ito. I just wanted to do a swift recap of mga balita para at least you can go ahead with our entertainment on a Saturday. Huwag niyo kalilimutan, Power Hits today. And sino kasama natin sa Power Hits?
Jana Zaplan.
Yun.
Mamaya.
Okay. Sa mga balita po natin sa araw na ito, we are recapping the daily caseload of COVID-19 in Hong Kong. It has dropped for the first time since February 24th. Today is 8,841. First time in many months, first time in many weeks na bumaba po ito. No, but like what you always say, this is just part or the tip of the iceberg, so we have to continue to be vigilant. Sa kabuuan po ng bilang na 8,841 on February 24th, the lowest that we had was 8,798. So that's approximately a month, 1 month, no? 1 month from today. Nag single digit po tayo. That was the last single digit, February 24 was 8,798. Sa caseload po natin ngayon, ang PCR test for our caseload is 3,884. For the rapid antigen tests, it's 4,957. This brings the total tally of the fifth wave to 1.107 million COVID patients. Yesterday, there were no infection outbreaks in any of the elderly homes, but according to the hospital authorities chief manager, 139 deaths, including 114 recorded in public hospitals in the past 24 hours, 65 men, 49 women, age 3 to 106. Among them, 52 were residents of care centers and 72 with no vaccination record. The death toll brings us to the tally of 6,888. According to the HA spokesperson, the 3-year-old girl had been staying in hospital because of a brain condition. She caught a fever and developed cramping on March 18th and was rushed to the emergency hospital of Prince of Wales in Sha Tin. She was tested positive when being admitted to the hospital. She was later transferred to the children's intensive care unit, but her conditions deteriorated and she eventually passed away yesterday. Ang reason dito, hindi siya pa na po nabigyan ng oral COVID drug dahil siya po ay below 12 and only weighed less than 40 pounds. According to the family didn't know that the girl was infected with the coronavirus as well. So,
Sad
nasa baba
naman
po
nun.
tayo, no? Initially, ang tawag dito, ang kanilang iniisip na ang 10,000 level for our COVID is sometime, ano pa, mid-April pa. But this is showing na ngayon. But, then again, let's not assume because maaring yung iba hindi talaga nagre-report, no? That's possible because we've seen that in the past couple of weeks lead up to the highest number of about 50,000. Some lalong-lalo na yung hindi naman nakikita yung resulta until the latter moment, no? 9, 7, 8, 9 days after. Tapos na po silang or sila po ang mga pasyente nakapag-recover na, especially those who underwent mild and asymptomatic conditions. Sa iba pa nating information, the SAR has no plans to further relaxing or canceling the circuit breaker flight suspension mechanism. This, according to Chief Executive Carrie Lam. Lam rejected reports that the government would give in to airline demands to a great extent, but reassure them of smooth and reasonable operations. In her daily COVID press conference, Lam insisted that Hong Kong needs to suspend flights that once have carried a large number of confirmed patients in order to stick to the principle of preventing the importation of cases. Monday, Lam said, canceled the flight ban imposed on 9 countries. This include the UK, Australia, US, Canada, France, the Philippines, Pakistan, and 2 other countries. And people who come into Hong Kong will have to still stay in hotel quarantine facilities for 7 days. So from 21, 14 to 7 days. Yet, Executive Council member Bernard Chan warned that the shortened quarantine requirements, which he said is acceptable for the moment, cannot last long. He explained that such a requirement has been dropped by many other countries. Speaking in a radio on a radio program today, Chan pointed out that it is not likely for international enterprises, which used to have the Asia Pacific headquarters set up in Hong Kong, to return to the city once they have relocated. Ito nga yung sinasabi natin. Kaya siguro marami din sa ating mga kababayan whose employers are just, kumbaga, baguhan dito, or are not really full-time Hong Kong residents yet, ended up relocating, no? Dahil nga dito sa sitwasyon na ito. So ang kailangan lang po natin gawin is to just wait and see, because if you remember, DJ Jin, yung 14 days, hindi naman siya nagtagal ng isang buwan eh.
Hindi.
Di ba?
Oo.
From 21,
21.
21 yung pinakamatagal, di ba?
Yun,
Tapos
oo.
nag-14 siya. Within this period natin ngayon, medyo they stayed at 14 pero hindi nagtagal sa 14, di ba?
Mm.
Hindi talaga siya na-implement ng maigi. Then it was dropped to 7. Who knows? By, by the next probably
By
a
next
month
month,
or
no?
so,
Sana.
you'll never know. Never know. I don't know when summer hits, di ba? Kasi when summer hits, a lot of these students are coming back from the US, coming back from
The
Canada, coming back
UK.
from the UK. So you'll just never know. Sana by May wala na.
Oo.
Sana. Anyway, so yan pa yan pa muna yung balita natin, ano. Pag sinasabi kasing circuit breaker, ibig sabihin nun,
Di ba yung
isang
sa ano yun,
flight,
sa electricity yun?
parang ganun na siya.
Oo.
It's similar to that effect. So basically, pag nagtitrip siya, yung trip ano dito, yung circuit breaker kasi 'di ba, sa electricity, pag nagtrip siya, may surge.
Oo,
May surge. Yun ang
magka-close
tawag
yung
doon eh.
mga ano.
May surge ng electricity. Yung circuit breaker ngayon shuts down
Oo.
the electricity para hindi siya mag-overload,
Right.
'di ba? It
Ah.
it also is the same principle with dito sa circuit breaker, para at least maintindihan ng mga kababayan po natin. If there was four people, at least four people in the same flight,
Mhm.
okay, in a period of 7 days, so yung four people na yon, automatic yon, shutdown nila yung particular flight na yon. Let's say kunyari ang prefix ng flight na yon is AB123, di ba? Yun yung flight
Oo.
number. Pag yung 4 na merong minimum na 4 na tinamaan dun sa ano na yun. Basta umakyat siya pwede siya mag-1 eh. Pwede siya mag-isa ngayon, isa susunod, pero accumulatively 4 siya. Okay? It could be 4 on that flight, or accumulatively lumipad yung flight na yon, and then nakadali siya ng 4 na
In
positive
Oo.
within
that
a span
7
of
days.
7 days. Magsha-shutdown yon. Pag nag-shutdown yung particular ano na yon, flight AB 123, for 2 weeks walang flight
Ban na
yon.
naman.
Correct.
Ay,
So
shocking.
merong maaaring pwedeng lumipad ulit yung ibang numerics.
Mm-mm.
Okay? Yung ibang numerical.
Okay.
So kunyari AB 456.
Mhm.
Sabihin na natin ganun yung number, di ba? So pwede yun lumipad. Pero yun lang nga. Pag pumasok na naman siya on the premise na tumama na naman siya within a period of 7 days na 4 from the same shutdown na naman yun. No? So mahirap yun in the sense that kahit na sabihin na natin binuksan na yung yung pagkakataon na bumalik, on a point of view of a residente, okay siya.
Mm-mm.
'Di ba? Okay siya. On the point of view of a foreign domestic helper o manggagawa, medyo tricky siya. Kasi pagdating mo dito at nag-positive ka, baka hindi ka nakunin ng amo mo.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Possible.
Yun
Oo.
yung tricky doon. Kaya nga sinasabi natin, we would like to reiterate doon sa mga kababayan po natin na nandyan pa rin sa Pilipinas, please be careful. Pag malapit na po yung flight ninyo,
Oo.
ako I personally suggest 10 days bago ng flight ninyo.
Huwag na kayo lumabas. Sa
Huwag
bahay
na
na
kayo
kayo.
lumabas.
Mag-isolate na kayo.
Yes. Wag na ho kayong gumaya doon sa iba na papasok doon sa mga rally-rally. Lalo na ngayon, local elections are coming, I just started, di ba, kahapon.
Yes.
So, by doing so, everybody will pack a certain area. Dudumugin na naman po yung lugar na yon. Pag nangyari ho yun ng ganun, tapos nag-positive ho kayo,
Paano ka?
hirap nun ha, mahirap po yun. No? You don't want to be the one who brought it in.
Yes.
Alam naman natin, it's unavoidable. Pero, not because, hindi na sinasabi natin na, hindi ko naman masisisi sa sarili ko, gusto ko ba magtamaan? Hindi sa sinasabi kong sisisihin ka.
No.
But the chances of you na baka hindi ka natanggapin ng amo mo after the COVID is another story. Kasi tandaan nyo po ha, locally, di ba? Locally, kung kayo ay kinuha at dinala ho kayo sa tawag dito, sa isolation facility.
Mhm.
Di ba? Nagstay ka doon ng 7 days. Pagbalik mo sa bahay, may isolation ka pa ulit. Another 7 days. So, kung na-quarantine ka sa hotel, hindi ka naman pwedeng i-quarantine sa hotel, di ba, DJ Jin? Kasi, tinamaan ka.
Oo.
So, ang diretso mo niyan, quarantine facility,
Oo.
or ano tawag dito? Or sa hospital. Depende yung sa pangangatawan mo nung time na yon. Diba? Tapos nun, if I'm not mistaken, yung circuit breaker na yon, pag nilagay ka sa quarantine facility, ibabalik ka ulit doon sa
Sa hotel?
sa hotel. Kaya nga yun yung kini-question natin ngayon. These are one things that we're questioning right now. There's two things na tinanong natin sa labor. Pag may tinamaan, ibabalik ka ba sa hotel?
Mhm.
How many days are you going to be quarantined in
Hotel,
in the-
isolation.
in the isolation facility, di ba? Number 2, pwede ka na ba, yung lahat ba na nanggagaling na sa Pilipinas, pwede na bang sumama doon sa tawag dito? Sa phase noong 36 hotels. Hindi na siya ang mga foreign domestic helpers hindi na kailangan i-separate doon sa 2 o 3 hotels, di ba?
Regarding dun sa vaccination nila.
Correct. Di ba? So inaantay natin yung mga information na yon. And right now, I think they're really working it out kasi wala pa namang April 1st di ba? It doesn't take
malapit
effect
na to.
until April 1st. So we're waiting for that and we'll keep you posted.
Wait.
And lastly, ito para sa lahat po ng mga kababaihan, and I believe that this should be part of your kinakailangan maging na po ito, parte ng inyong buhay na. Ha?
Mhm.
Ito yung gusto ko lang iparating sa inyo. Okay. A calm woman used only a pen and a piece of paper to rescue herself from a stalker. Okay. So, a watch shop in Mongkok published a post on Instagram last Thursday and said a female shopper was being tailed by a man during her visit. So, pumunta siya dun sa isang shop na nagbebenta ng relo. The shopkeeper initially thought that two knew each other. Okay? But the woman looked anxious and uncomfortable. Therefore, the shopkeeper approached the woman and asked if she needed any help. The woman whispered that she needed a pen and a piece of paper. She then wrote a message on the paper calling for help, which roughly translated, "Sorry to bother you, but I am being tailed by a man in a gray shirt." The man seemed to realize that his cover was blown and he left the store. The woman was later escorted to a safer place by a couple in the store, according to the Instagram post. The post also drew the police's attention. The case was soon taken by Mongkok District Crime Investigation Team. An investigation officer arrested a 26-year-old man surnamed Han for loitering in Yaumate on Friday afternoon. He has been remanded into custody. Ibig sabihin, nakakulong po siya ngayon. It was understood that the man inamin nung lalaking, kumbaga, ano tawag dito, nung ika nga
Nambubuntot?
sino-stalk yung ano, no?
Oo.
Yung
Nung
babae.
lady.
At ang nilagay niya dito, ang reason niyang ginawa yon dahil nung nakita niya yung babae, nakita niya yung beauty ng babae at yung excellent pangangatawan ng babae. Sexy, ika nga. On another note, the shop called on women to stay alert and actively seek help for others if they ever encountered a similar incident. Police also warned that loitering in is an offense and offenders can be sentenced to 2 years imprisonment upon conviction. Now, ito yung sasabihin ko po sa inyo. Nakita nyo po or napakinggan nyo po sa ano pa lang sa ano na ito, sa balitang ito, na dito kasi pag hinawakan na ho ng pulis yan,
Kahit hindi
kahit na,
ikaw
hin-
yung...
kahit na yung complainant hindi mag-complain, hindi
Oo.
ituloy yung complaint, pulis na po hahawak nun.
Yes.
No? Tiyak yun, hindi palalagpasin ng ano yun.
Ang pulis yan.
Hindi palalagpasin ng pulis yun na yung pangyayaring ganon. So you have to understand that. Pangalawa is medyo disturbing yun di ba?
Oo.
DJ Jin.
Yung
Bakit
feeling
kasi
mo
nasabing,
na, especially mostly na nakikinig sa atin ay kababaihan.
yes,
So yung feeling na parang sinusundan ka nang hindi mo kakilala. Na parang, bakit ano to?
di
Yung
ba?
anxiety.
Ang pinaka-importante dito is this. Kung let's say at the end of the day at kung iano niyo po yung sitwasyon na gusto niyo po siyang anuhin, di ba? Na gustuhin niyo yung maging kaibigan. Marami 'yon marami tayong nakikitang ganun, especially
Oo.
kung ibang lahi
Yeah.
nangyayari po 'yon. Nasa sa inyo 'yon kung gusto niyo pong i-entertain. Ngayon, kung natatakot ho kayo, then you can actually say
Ask for help.
something about it
Yeah.
and actively say something about it.
Yes.
Okay? Wag ho tayong maano na uunahan tayo ng takot at baka maano tayo ng police whatsoever, di ba? Tandaan niyo po, pag ang complaint ay umabot na ng pulis at kahit na mag-back out yung complainant, under the law, sa loob ng batas, meron kang nilabag na nakikita ng pulis. There's no way na makakaligtas po kayo.
Yung...
There's no way na makakaligtas po kayo. Okay? So,
Okay.
lalong-lalo na ngayon, parang questionable yun Imagine mo, di ba, nakamask halos lahat. So, paano,
How
sabihin
can
na natin,
you glimpse the beauty?
may attraction ka, di ba?
Oo.
Yung attraction mo sa pangangatawan ng babae.
Oo.
But, you have to also look at it on the point of view na maaaring sa sobrang isolated nung tao and we're all staying home,
Going through things.
maaaring meron na siyang iniisip sa utak niya na, pagkakataon ko na ito, kung mabibigyan. And remember, this is not the first time, this incident na nangyari, no?
No, this is not the first.
Nangyari na ito several times.
Yes.
In fact, yung isa pa nga, pulis pa.
Pulis pa yung sumunod.
Yes,
Oo.
pulis pa yung sumunod. So, you have to be very, very careful sa mga sitwasyon na ganito. Okay? Know your rights.
Yes.
That's it for me. I'll see you again
Tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow kayo
7:30
maaga
po
naman.
tayo because it's a Sunday. I'd like to just greet, sabihin ko lang, today is the death anniversary of my mom.
Oh, Tita Lola.
Yes. So I just like to extend the prayer to her. Thank you. And tomorrow is the birthday of my uncle.
Tinabihan niyo ba siya nung adobo?
Hindi ko ginalaw yung adobo today. I did not touch
Oo
the
nga
adobo
pala, no?
because 'di ba I had
You did the tuna tingi-tingi. Sabi
yes,
ko na nga
the
ba,
tuna
dapat
tingi-tingi.
pala dumaan
Okay.
ako.
Bye. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Have a pleasant weekend. Ingat lang po. Let's keep vigilant about the COVID.
Alright.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Ayan, maraming salamat kay Kuya Mike sa kanyang mga balita at syempre impormasyon na pinoprovide niya sa atin araw-araw. Kahit na Saturday, okay yun. Dahil, and once again, alalahanin nyo, katulad ng sinabi ni Kuya Mike nga, regarding yung last na news, a lot of us tend, or well, rather, a lot of you tend to go out alone minsan. So, please do take care not just of your belongings, but of yourselves. Okay? Especially yung iba dyan na uuwi ng gabi na dahil ayaw muna nilang umuwi. Especially po kayo at kapag nag-iisa. And kapag nakikinig kayo ng music, better na isang ear lang ang meron na earphone para you'll still be aware of your surroundings. Okay? Alright, so now, magta-top of the hour news na. But that's okay. Dahil mamaya 9, of course, it's Power Hits with me, DJ Jin. Power Hits powered by our friends sa Star Music. And of course, makakasama natin at nakapanayam natin ang ating friend na si Jana Zaplan. We talked about life and of course, her song. Maiba naman. So, drop by. Mamaya, we'll give you the link, of course. And join us sa ating Power Hits 9 all the way till 11. 9 to 10, and of course, Tunog Pinoy Sabado Night at 10 to 11 o'clock. So don't go away, only here on your radio, plus 1044, Tunog Pinoy.